for Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who is out for the evening.
And it feels really early to be already missing players from the lineup. How these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the two-guard position. And for Dallas, Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Thompson in at the three, the small forward. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, B.A., absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
Now here's Sohan to the paint. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Buries it from three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. The fadeaway. And it falls all over the rim and in. Wembanyama's got his second basket on the night.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Gafford with a screen on Paul to the inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pushing it up now. Barnes, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Doncic. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Outside Paul. This one for three. Doncic pulls down the board. Gafford against Paul. The three from Washington. Here's Gafford. And he buries his first look.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the evening. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Connects from downtown.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Now here's Paul. Sohan outside. It's stolen by Washington. Outside Irving. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
Shooting two.
And he drops a first. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Both free throws good from Irving. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now here's Paul. Five on the clock.
Well, this is the energy you want to see from Luka on the defensive end on every possession. Up in his man's grill, affecting the shot. That is nice.
Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Dallas shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Second, Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Sohan outside. Pass to Wembanyama, looking to end the run. So it'll be two free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
First one falls, and for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Paul finds Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Wembanyama's got 11.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
From deep, here's Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Wembanyama. 11 points in the game. Here's Champagnie. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. San Antonio shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. That one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all. That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Sohan, the pass to Paul. Now here's Sohan. He's guarded by Washington. And it's Sohan off the drive. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Dereck Lively.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for San Antonio.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie. Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Outside Irving. Screen by Lively. And it's Irving missing. And it's San Antonio's ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Paul against Doncic. Wembanyama. Screen on Doncic. Paul can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 3. Lively passes to Irving. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Sohan outside. Pure from 3-point range. Sohan's got 5 now.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 6. Left side, Irving. That's tipped. Thompson passes to Irving. To in the cold spell. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Thompson passes to Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Irving's got 8.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Outside for Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. Over Lively. Again, the Spurs score.
That makes them 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic passes to Thompson. Washington with the ball. Here's Lively. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, when you talk about Dereck Lively, first thing that strikes you are his physical tools, length, athleticism, great motor. But I also like the maturity from this young man.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Lively drops them both. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Champagnie. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Mavericks trail by 6. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. And when I brought up Chris Paul, Coach marveled at his leadership, saying he's a heck of a player and a natural-born leader. Few players in the history of the game have been able to command an offense and a locker room the way that CP has throughout his career. Coach has nothing but respect for the future Hall of Famer. B.A.?
And Allie, thanks. Here's Wembanyama after the basket by Dallas. Double on Wembanyama. Paul finds Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Back to Lively. Washington outside. Off target from outside. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Third is Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson, and Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Irving. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Champagnie, right wing. Washington against Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. It's stolen by Doncic. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Here's Branham. Now Paul. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama double-teamed. Johnson for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. Lively passes to Doncic. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Doncic finds Washington. Back to Doncic. The 3. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 12 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Collins a screen. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Dinwiddie against Collins. Here's Lively. The 3 from Washington. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Collins. No points so far. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The competitiveness of Johnson, simply unmatched.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Grimes, he's checked in for Washington. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Chris Paul. And that one misses.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Jones up top. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Outside Barnes. Back to Jones. Wembanyama, screen on Dinwiddie. It's deflected.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Dereck Lively. Wow.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Dinwiddie against Jones. Outside Barnes. To the wing, right side. Pass to Johnson. From the arc. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Johnson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, when it comes to his three-point shooting, Johnson is most effective from the corners.
Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Doncic has got 14 points. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We'll be right back after this word. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Dallas has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. So on the floor for the Spurs, Harrison Barnes out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the 2 guard. Irving goes in. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
That free throw good from Barnes. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Pass to Grimes. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Marshall can't hit.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Johnson finds Barnes. And Grimes pulls it down.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Back to Marshall. Up top, Dinwiddie. Grimes, the pass to Lively. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Grimes. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 15. Outside Jones. There's the triple. Tipped. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Irving, the pass to Dinwiddie. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
Lively. Missed it, even after all of those chances. San Antonio leading. Here's Jones. Battles through traffic and lays it in. For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
Jones finds Barnes. Here's Johnson. Misses from short range. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Grimes, the pass to Dinwiddie. Lively against Wembanyama. Pass to Irving. And that misses. That would have put him up. For San Antonio, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Wembanyama's shot is good.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Outside Irving. The 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Reset.
And that one misses. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, PA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Kleba comes in for Marshall. And he's good on the second.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, The creativity and the big shot making always will stand out.
And he nails the third. The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Jones finds Johnson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Here's Powell. Pass to Dinwiddie. Out to Kleba. 4 on the clock. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, "I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time." Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Now here's Wembanyama, and it's good. 2 points. Wembanyama's gotten 4 this quarter.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Collins against Powell. Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. Here's Kleba. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. The Mavericks trailing. Irving for 3. Drains the triple. Irving's got 13.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, he wants those close-in shots.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. They trail by 1. Gafford with a screen on Jones. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Sohan outside. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Washington passes to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
Jones against Doncic. Outside Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. And he can't get the first one. Hardy, he's checked in for Prosper. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
Washington a screen. And here's Doncic outside from way back there. Luka!
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Sohan outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's Branham. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. On the wing, Thompson. Three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Branham, defended by Thompson. Here's Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Johnson's got 14 points.
I love the competitive edge Johnson plays with, scoring on the D with tenacity.
Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Doncic. Washington outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Spurs have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Outside Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Gafford. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Doncic with it. 19 points in the game. Misses the three. Here's Champagnie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Dwight Powell. That one's off. Second free throw, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Hardy. No made baskets yet. Pass to Washington. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. Sohan outside. Back to Paul. They set the screen. Over to the left wing. Here's Champagnie. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. But Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
And he makes the first.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Doncic hits them both.
ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Number 1, Klay Thompson.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
Sohan outside. Fades back. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Mavericks leading. Powell outside. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Irving. 13 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Wembanyama. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one. Barnes against Thompson. Outside Irving. Pass to Powell. Washington outside. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Irving, that's good.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Now here's Sohan. He's got 5. Wembanyama, screen on Washington. Here's Sohan. Can't hit from the elbow. The Mavericks shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Here's Doncic in the paint. Luka!
Well, Luka not forcing his way inside, just taking that mid-range shot because that's what the defense offered up to him.
Paul, a screen on Washington. Here's Sohan. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Dallas is shooting around 44%. Not bad. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Pass to Barnes. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Washington outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Washington's got 6 here in the quarter.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Paul against Doncic. Paul taking his time here. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Washington's shot is good.
He's on a roll in this quarter. The defense better be careful.
Spurs trail by 6. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, high post. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And so it's Dallas with it. 3-point lead. Doncic left side. The open J off the mark.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not let them get easy, Rob.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
If they just hit a couple more threes, it's a different score. I think in this case, you just keep shooting them. I can see them getting hot in the second half.
Ah, the professor going with the law of averages here. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Looking at Dallas, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a three-point game. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Gafford the combo inside. And it's Doncic in at point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Paul shot is off. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Down low, Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Champagny. On the take. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Klay Thompson picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Shoot two.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. Now Doncic. Washington outside. Pass to Irving. Uncovered. Again, the Mavericks good for two more.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Ali. And so it's Dallas with it. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Thompson outside. The three is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Now here's Sohan, guarded by Doncic. And it's Sohan off the drive. That shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Pass to Thompson. Oh, Klay takes the contact and finishes.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Champagny. He's guarded by Irving. Barnes with a screen on Irving. Sohan outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Washington. Count the basket and the foul. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
One shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Irving. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's Spurs trail by 3. Paul with it. Gafford picks him up. Paul passes to Barnes. Barnes. It's good on the putback.
How about that huge follow by Barnes? Just stealth sneaking in there.
Outside Irving. Doncic against Paul. Pass to Irving. Wing shot on the way. Sohan with a rebound. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Gafford with the block.
Do not go up soft against Daniel Gafford. He will send it right back at you.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So Washington will go to the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Barnes finds Paul. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
What a luxury having Wembanyama on your team. I mean, he can create anything out of nothing.
Thompson outside. From downtown. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside Paul. Back to Sohan for the lead. Gafford grabs the miss.
I think they could have gotten a better look right there. And he just a little over anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
Pass to Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Barnes. And there's the screen. There's the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Klay Thompson picks one up. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Reset.
And he hits the first of 3. That one misses. And he nails the third. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. The lead is 2. Washington outside. Offline with a 3. The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Paul passes to Wembanyama for the tie. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama, impressive.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Paul against Doncic. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
On the wing, Irving. He's got 17. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Barnes. Sohan, left side. It's stolen by Washington. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And the Spurs with some changes. Collins comes in for Victor Wembanyama, and Branham subbed in for Champagnie. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Baseline try. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Paul. Pass to Branham. Collins with a screen on Irving. Branham passes to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Irving. 17 points in the game. Thompson outside. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Paul against Doncic. Collins with a screen on Doncic. Collins outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Washington. 16 points for him.
For P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
And these will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. He's off on the first. And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the second free throw is good.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by 1.
Here's Branham, defended by Thompson. Pass to Johnson for the lead. Thompson pulls it in. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Doncic. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Doncic has got 29 points.
Well, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Paul passes to Branham. Back to Paul. There's a screen. Puts up a deep three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Doncic. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And the first one at the line is good.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the great floor generals to ever play the game. He is the maestro at orchestrating offense.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. And San Antonio also making a switch. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Sohan. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Washington outside. On the wing, Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Smart play from Klay Thompson, understanding the defense committed and knows he wants to go to the foul line.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
His contemporaries will say this. Klay Thompson's shooting stroke is as pure as it gets.
Ingram's checked in for San Antonio. Both free throws good from Thompson. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Ingram. Up top, Johnson. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Marshall.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Thompson, no good. San Antonio has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Branham. Collins with a screen on Thompson. Now Collins. And here's Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Paul with it. Guarded by Doncic. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Johnson. Paul's got 8 points.
Well, we all know Chris Paul has a consistent three-point shot.
And here is Thompson. He has 7. Washington outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Washington's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Paul against Doncic. Out to the wing. Lively with a screen on Johnson. Marshall passes to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Dereck Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
Now here's Paul. He's got 10. Collins outside. Pass to Johnson. Puts up a three. That won't go. He's 5 for 12 now.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by Ingram.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Branham passes to Paul. They get the rebound. Pass to Collins. Yep, that one goes. He's got 7.
Johnson gives them a huge lift when he's creating for his teammates. It takes their offense up a notch.
Doncic passes to Marshall. Doncic against Paul. Lively with a screen on Paul. Inside. It counts! And the foul! That one's on Zach Collins.
Yeah, great concentration by Lively, willing that one home.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Kleba, he's checked in for Washington. Grimes comes in for Marshall. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Thompson. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Chris Paul. The free throw drops for Lively. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 3. Pass to Branham. Launches a 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Well, the Mavericks shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. 24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Screen by Lively. Again, the miss by Dallas. Here's Branham. Pass to Jones. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll go on Maxi Kleba.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Mavericks ahead, leading by a point. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Trey Jones, Zach Collins out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Keldon Johnson, and it's Branham in at the 2. Collins with a screen on Washington. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
The feel for the game Wembanyama has is just fantastic. I mean, he reads the movement of the defense and his teammates just so well.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Washington. Over Wembanyama. Kept alive. Lively passes to Grimes. Knocks it down from distance. Grimes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. San Antonio trailing here. Jones feels it out. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Johnson for 3. Counted from distance. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Dinwiddie outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
Jones against Dinwiddie. Pass to Collins. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Now here's Irving. Let's go with a 3. Jones grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Wembanyama from behind the arc. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Washington outside. Down low. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Deflected. They get it back. Counted. Collins has got 7 points here in the quarter. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Five to shoot. Back to Dinwiddie. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Well, he has proven that you've got to respect the long-range ability of Spencer Dinwiddie. Nice.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the coaching staff encourages Johnson to take initiative. When he does this, he draws the defense's attention.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Thompson, he's checked in for Grimes. And Johnson drops them both. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Dinwiddie against Jones. Got a piece of it. Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. Pass to Johnson. Washington against Wembanyama. Shoots over Lively. Oh, Wemby, just too tall inside.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Washington outside. Irving for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Outside Johnson, clock at 6. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Johnson for three. Mavericks with the rebound.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Irving looking around. 19-footer. Rebounded by Branham. San Antonio has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Washington passes to Irving. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Thompson. Here's Lively. Takes a three. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds in the game. For three, Collins. San Antonio again can't hit. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Jones. Outside Johnson. Collins outside. On target from range.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Outside Irving. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
And he drops the first. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Sohan's checked in for Collins. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Champagnie, he's checked in for Branham. And it's Chris Paul in for Jones. Both free throws good from Irving. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Sohan. They set a pick. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama! How do you stop that?
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And here's Doncic outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. The Spurs have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Irving with it. Doncic outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
What a gifted natural scorer is Luka Doncic. Nice looking shot.
Now here's Paul. Barnes passes to Champagnie. Barnes with a screen on Irving. Here's Champagnie. He's guarded by Irving. Champagnie shot is off. The Mavericks leading. To the right side. Washington finds Doncic. going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. And the free throw, no good. Spurs trail by 3. Paul passes to Barnes. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, you really have to like that recognition by Barnes. Knew that was his play to make.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Here's Irving. Tips it.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Barnes, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. To the paint. Gafford passes to Doncic. Oh, Doncic unfazed by the defense.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Pass to Champagnie. Barnes against Thompson. Up top, Paul. Over Doncic. Paul can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. And here's Thompson for 3. Knocked loose.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
To the inside, Paul. No good that time. Good D by Doncic. And for Dallas, they're shooting 47% since the 4th quarter started. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Sohan. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
That right there, a huge basket from Sohan, showing absolute fearlessness in the clutch.
Now here's Doncic. Shoots over Paul. A quick shot there. It's off target. Sohan, left side, to take the lead. And the layup is good. Sohan's gotten 4 this quarter.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Sohan, the pass to Paul. And the 3 off target.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Again with the block. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
High post Gafford. Wembanyama on him. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading. A minute 15 left in the 4th. Oh, go up and go get it, Wemby.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Gafford the screen. Pass to Thompson. Ball against Doncic. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Sohan. And connects from downtown.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. And they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste, not at this point in the game. Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. .23 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Gafford. Fader on the way. Oh, he got it! He got it!
The defender is doing everything he can, but the height disparity limits his options.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Irving for three. Oh, bangs home the three.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Luka, in the end, you guys...
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.